Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Today I have with me Bianca.
Woo, let's do this.
And today we're continuing going over our Hulk stuff with all new Savage She-Hulk. Yes, we get a new She-Hulk. Before we got Red She-Hulk, we had the new one. But who is this Red and this new She-Hulk? We find actually get a bit of our origin here in Hulk Raging Thunder, where Thundra, if you recall from the last one, was the one that Red Hulk had talked to, actually had went back and dealt with the Hulk. And she's actually been
Oh.
around for a while. She's been around since Fantastic Four 133.
Ooh.
Yep. I'm just going to skim through this because a lot of this is Hulk dealing with Thundra. And it turns out she was sent from her time because there are no more male heroes. None. But they need the Hulk's DNA to for her to conceive a child and have her own daughter. Basically, she comes from a world where it's all women ruling everything. And by the end of it all, she eventually gets the DNA she wants, impregnates herself, and basically all she wanted was saliva. You know, the DNA
Pregnant
and
yourself.
everything.
Oh, that's genius.
Yep. And sure enough, we see her and their daughter named Lyra.
Yo, this art is wonky.
And it's Mitch Brightweiser.
Mitch.
Yes, that one.
What does that mean?
Red Rooster.
I've never seen that.
From the crowdfunding comic.
Oh, Red Rooster.
Yeah, that one. At least I think
I don't
that's
even know
the.
what the art looks like inside.
Hold on, let me double check. Yep, Mitch Brightweiser. But yeah, this is where we get to the main event. As we see in a place known now, by this point, it is during Dark Reign. Secret Invasion has happened. Shield has been closed down, and they've been taken over by Hammer, led by Norman Osborn, who is now in Tony Stark's role as the main top cop of the world. Yeah, Norman Osborn. But yeah, also know a portal from Ed Armor. That's the advanced on what does Armor stand for? Oh, they don't say what it stands for. Oh, there it is. Alternate Reality Monitor and Operational Response Agency. But yeah, they're being prepared because they know a portal's about to open, and sure enough, she comes right through. And Lyra has this AI that comes along with her in her wrist. Death to Phalo Fascist. Long live sisterhood. Phalo Fascist mean your futile attempts at resistance will only further prove the superiority of the female gender. And Boudica, shut off taunting mode. Default all available processing speed to tactical. At once, mistress. Scanning field of battle now. Field reconnaissance is complete. Enemy is armed with coaxial coil accelerators, aka Gauss guns. This model with Fujikawa 7KJ will be discontinued in 2028 when it discovered a flaw in the electromagnetic core causes lymphoma. I'll let you live then. Let nature take its course. Oh!
Oh.
Time check. 5 hours, 53 minutes, 17 seconds remain to complete the Gynosaurus mission. Prudence dictates we elude and pursue it at once, mistress. Agreed. Can you route magnetic imaging through this piece of junk's eyepiece? Of course. Was I not made by the hand of woman? You know what I like best about the 21st century, Boudica? Tell me, mistress, tell me. Gas mains! So yeah, they decide, yeah, she's from where's 8009. But basically, I'm going as fast as I can, and soon they're on. Keep telling yourself you're a soldier. Collateral damage is an inevitable part of any operation, and you're trying to save your world. Those good women who served and died on your command will not die in vain. Lyra, We are poised to share with you a secret that can never be confessed to another living soul. The future of the United Sisterhood Republic depends on it. May we count on your discretion? As long as I draw breath and I draw breath, Gyno, sure. And we would expect nothing less from you. Rise then and follow us. Past the sacred remains of our predecessors, to the cradle which those who knew wisely left us to replenish our numbers. In fact, basically, except for Lyra, all the women have been clones. But unfortunately, the cradle is broken. So in other words, they need another male DNA to do it. They originally retrieved it once already from with the Hulk. But they need someone else. Someone else is considered the greatest person. But they're saying it's because all this came from Oscorp. So in other words, she's been sent to get Osborn's DNA. So they set forth there, fighting their way through and so we set out. The exact nature of our mission was known only to myself and the Gynosaur, and Boudica, of course. We would risk mass hysteria if the citizen of Malago learned the truth. And that was nothing compared to what the men might do if they learned our true intentions. So the men are still there, so it's a man versus woman war planet. The bestial males of their pathetic short-sightedness still worship the overmen who destroyed back in the day. At the bottom of the once mighty river, its water long since sucked away by the black bloom, we found a place where many overmen died. Soon they're fighting them off like we avoided overmen burial grounds, not because they were taboo to the sisterhood, but because the men considered them sacred. I heard tell that dinosaurs of generations past captured and attempted to rehabilitate some men to wean them from their worship of their beloved totem. But still they clung to their half-remembered myths of the overmen, consumed and armored themselves with the stuff of legend, and swore in death to those who did not share their beliefs. No, this can't be right. Boudica, verify the coordinates. Historical records show this is the site of the Avengers mansion. This is an unoccupied ruin. It is true, Boudica has failed her, and Boudica has failed her mistress. She has failed her sisterhood, unacceptable. But basically Boudica is freaking out, so don't you realize she's in the wrong spot? But she's able to fight off these guys. She is part Hulk after all.
Of course.
Like you. Basically, I'm an armor class. He's right to hold my serial number and bow before the paragon of feminine supremacy on Earth. Could you tell your wristwatch to stop yelling me? Bow, I say! Boudica, hush! Listen carefully, and you answer my question truthfully. I may not kill you. Do you have Avengers in this era? Where are they belted? You mean where are their headquarters? Well, I guess that's in every tour's guidebook. They're in Avengers Tower, over in Columbus Circle, just outside the park. It's the big building with the kooky sentry thing on top. What is a kooky sentry thing? You'd have to ask him. What do you want with them? I'm looking for the greatest hero of your time period.
Over what? What was she going to say?
She was going to say overmen.
Ah.
Now, by this point, this would be Venom, and that's Dakin as Wolverine.
Oh, his son.
Yep. So yeah, they're trying to warn him about what's heading their way as she's pounding her way through. And funny, in 5 hours precisely, mistress, you're running out of time. Funny, that's just what I was about to say.
More pants.
Yeah, apparently there was an edict for her to wear pants.
Well, at least she doesn't look weird this time, like she's wearing a tank top.
J. Scott Campbell's cover. How's it going? My name's Jennifer Walters, though most people call me She-Hulk on account I'm so damn feminine. Armor, our interdimensional defense agency, asked me to girl talk with you before we go back to punching and smashing and the property damage. Turns out we have a friend in common. She's actually kind of a big deal where you come from, as she never hesitates to remind me. And come to think of it, she wears the exact same outfit as you. Guess you only have one post-apocalyptic outlet mall in your bad Rush Limbaugh parody of feminism future, huh? She and I served in the Lady Liberators together. So if you surrendered to me to talk through this this instead of fighting, I'm sure I'd be able to get you Sundra's autograph. Sundra? What do you say? Sound like an even trade? Now you see, you shouldn't have done that. Now what autographs for you? Ooh! She knows my mother. What's the matter with you super people? Do you have any idea who I am? Yeah, you're that guy about to be ruining and running for his life. You're straining us? Of all the... No, I'm giving you practical advice. Clear out of here now! So they're watching, like, Osborn's watching and saying, like, she's looking for the greatest hero of this era. Wait, say that last part again. You're making a big mistake, Red. This time period can be surprisingly tolerant when it wants to be. Sundra was just as smashy as you when she first arrived, but people forgave her. They made her a hero. You lay down your arms and fists, and you could be just like her. Like her? Just like her? A hero? Where I came from, hero is a 4-letter word. As we're seeing them being attacked by the Overmen again, and unfortunately, most of her sisters got killed. And slowly, not all of them, but slowly. Don't touch me. The ones who knew cherish your sacrifice here and give me on. Don't let it bother you, Lyra. Her wounds. She doesn't know what she's saying. No, and Nella, she's fine saying what she's always been thinking. Basically, in other words, they never cared for her because she was naturally born.
What?
Because all the other ones were never born with the need of a man. She was.
Oh, wow.
That's the type of world they live in. This is the case of uber feminism to the extreme. Why do you think she instead calling it a Rush Limbaugh parody?
I don't know. I've
In other
never heard
words,
that phrase in my
it's
life.
the type of world that a lot of the extreme conservatives believe feminism is.
Oh, okay.
The Crawlers, Men of Gold, Spider-Man, Sentry, Goblins, War Gods representing Ares. Basically, they're all representing the Dark Avengers.
Huh.
So yeah, she's fighting her way through them all, and then she comes across Jocasta. That would be the wife of Ultron. And she explains all about the heroes, TM. And yeah, just making her way through, and then they soon scan and find out a bit about the Hulk's DNA in her. And then some Boudica and shudders to think what the other sisters would do to you if they heard you speak about this. Hold on. When I remove this part, the men's cradle will cease to function. And in a generation, the men will cease to exist. Indeed, is it not glorious? Honestly, I have my doubt. Everything the sisterhood stands for is founded in opposition to the tribes. And when all the men are dead, what will we become? Oh dear! Sundra abandoned me to the fear and hatred of the sisterhood. She fled here to this cesspool of an epoch to be among you heroes, who destroyed our world with your stupidity and arrogance. Hero is a word, the word is an obscenity. You are a fool and a faker. I am a monster and proud of it. So don't you dare compare me to my mother. Wait, mother? Who are you? You all right? I barely felt that last punch. She knows, mistress, she knows. Wait. Oh my gosh, the angrier you get, the weaker you get. That's not an easy cross for someone with our skin tone to bear. I almost feel bad for having to do this now. Almost. You interrupted a really nice lunch at Sardi's. Miss Walter, I'd like a private word with our friend, if you don't mind.
You didn't have to do that.
Basically, yeah, she then says, I'm trying to find Norman Osborn. Well, here I am, girl. Come and get me.
That is a nice Iron Man suit.
Yeah, that's the Iron Patriot armor.
Cool.
So, what do you think of it so far?
Honestly, kind of boring.
But what do you think about Lyra, at least herself, not the world she's from?
She seems like the type who's trying to make an identity of herself somehow from the way she's been brought up, which is completely understandable. I just wish she felt like she had more of a personality.
But one thing I like is they're making clear the world she's come from is bad.
Yeah, I do like that.
Nowadays they say this is the way to go. Am I wrong?
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, she would. Then this would definitely be. Oh, this is also when we have the Marvel Boy as part of their team too. Basically, yeah, they're trying to do like, I just want to get a look at you before you get damaged. Kree, eh? Your kind's not unknown to me either. We find out that apparently they did a big attack back in her world, and she takes them out. Oh,
Triple jointed. What?
Just a second. Lyra, what is the problem, Lyra? Why do you cry out so? And we see a bit of her growing up, being harassed and bullied because of what she is. Um, as she's then remembering when she got betrayed earlier. And unfortunately left her wide open, she's taken down. Mistress, behind you! What is that? The parts you stole from the men's cradle that will restore ours? I will deliver it to the sisterhood. You have outlived your usefulness. Treason! Treason! I am sending a tachyon communique to the Gynosaur to inform her of. Mute your carping, you glorified toy. Who do you think ordered this? I'm sorry, Lyra, but she has finally recognized that your creation was a grave miscalculation, and your continued existence is a political liability that she can no longer abide. The taint of your masculinity will be purged from the sisterhood at last. But take cheer, you will die a hero, slain by the Howler tribe in the pursuit of Miligo's salvation. Oh yes, this spike, it is made out of adamantium, gleaned from the last known deposit in a military base in the Great White Waste. Goodbye, Lyra. Less gloating, more fighting! Oh, she landed and she smashed it. How will we fix in the cradle be fixed now? The tribes of men have found us, mistress. Word quickly spread that a sister had destroyed the cradle of men, and the tribes were driven mad with rage and fear. They chased me for 8 days straight, riding the gates to the gates of Milago. But Milago lay at the bottom of a once great lake, choked by the black bloom. Symbiotes, in other words.
Ooh.
Dinosaur, I know what you've done. And we know what you have not done, Lyra. Linked as we are to Boudica, hearing what she hears, seeing what she sees, you destroyed our last best hope of repairing the cradle. No, you sabotaged the mission by trying to have me assassinated. You have destroyed Milago. We cannot destroy Milago. We are Milago. An overdose of gamma rays, Lyra. It triggers the weakness in your cells, regardless of what your actual emotional state may be. Our predecessors anticipated you might one day turn against us, and we made preparations. Just as we have developed a failsafe against your failure to secure the men's cradle, we have never told you this, Lyra, but you are different from other sisters in more ways than you can imagine. As best as our archaeologists can discern, those who knew created the cradles to generate replacement organs and tissues for the overmen. The fetuses the cradles created were sterile, both men and women. But you did not come from the cradle, did you? What all of your sisters now lack, you still have. Your mother, Thundra, salvaged it. Basically, they're sending her back in time to do something similar.
Mm.
And up Chiolka gets a, yo, Blondie! I'm really sorry. I can only take one more. That's fine. One is all I need. Nobody underhands me like a lawn dart into New Jersey. You hear me, Reynolds? Nobody!
He kind of deserved that.
Yep. But he then breaks free. Just tell me why. Why do you want to kill me? Kill you? Who said my orders were to kill you? Oh my god. Director, there's another reason her basal body temperature would be so high. She's not angry. She's ovulating.
Bruh.
And we get a little bit of a backstory with her growing up, fighting alongside the others. But because despite her masculinity, she always has to act feminine. Now, it's just so funny that a lot of this is This would be considered anti-woke these days, wouldn't it? Well, it'd be woke and anti-woke both.
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong? But yeah, like, you could at least buy me dinner first. No, 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 no. Too much tongue? It's not worth it. My dinosaur deems your seed worth collecting because you are this era's greatest hero. But to me, that just makes you history's greatest monster. You will use your position as head of Hammer to harvest the genetic material of registered superheroes and sell them to the Origins Corporation, of which you will be chairman of the board and majority shareholder. The mass proliferation of superpowers will destroy the world within a century of their introduction. Commodifying superhero genetic material. I've heard worse business models, but the Kree warrior was right. Killing you would not save my world, only diverge another alternate timeline. And I do not deem my world with its perpetual, pointless gender warfare worth saving. I cannot return to my era, having rejected my mission. But here I am also a hunted. Ugh. No, I cannot. I cannot succumb to the rage that saps my strengths. Mistress, all is not lost. Boudica, retrieve me from the man-alien's bedchamber, and I will show you. Get that crazy flippin' unicorn out of my system! Second corridor to the left, third door. I have scurried in the Avengers tribes meme banks, and in a moment, you heard me in there with Overman Osborn. Did you not, Boudica? Yes, mistress. I have forsaken our mission. I reject the sisterhood and its ways. You are one with Gynosaur Boudica and Gynosaur Boudica, linked with her via Tachyon stream to Malago in the future. I I have no desire to force you into treason with me. I can leave you behind to be retrieved later. No, mistress, no. I have watched mistress for many cycles, and she is the bravest, most honorable arms maid Malago has ever produced. Boudica shall serve mistress forever, or until her protocol is permanently erased. Thank you, Boudica. Thank you.
Freaking unicorn.
Yep, leading to, like, I said later, Boudica, you downloaded the floor plan to this tower, yes? Where's the nearest exit? On. And through them, mistress, you must fight our way. Really? Good. The Gynosaurs taught me to use the Lambda CDM constant concordance model of the Big Bang as a mantra for my auto trance. And the Big Bang, which released all the gamma radiation that ever was or ever will be. Radiation that flows everywhere, even now. When I am calm, when I am centered, there is no way to tell where I end and the gamma rays begin. I flow with the universe, bend like the supple reed. I envelop my enemies, for soft is stronger than hard. Ooh!
Wolverine's fine, so.
Yep. So you know Hulk Fu or something? Big whoop! Cop this, toots! I never miss! That's nice. How amusing. What the? You're actually wearing the black bloom. In the future, the sisterhood has domesticated this symbiote and covered us in pheromones that are anathema to it. Like so. Why? Why does everyone in this team have to be completely incompetent? One girl in a bad roller derby costume can mop the floor with you? But they're starting to get the upper hand on her. While Jen's still dealing with Sentry. And continue, and eventually even Marvel as well. You kitty? It feels like Christmas morning. Go play in traffic, kid. Oh no, you going to throw me into the sun, Mr. Sentry, sir? I am so very scared. I see this is why you see why this is why I prefer your cousin. Less sarcasm. 14th floor, heroes, posers fighting feminists from the future in kitchenware. Knock knock. I heard you were holding open trials for Dark She-Hulk today. Can I throw my head into the ring? I'm just like the original flavor She-Hulk, except I stopped shaving my legs. Ooh, it's so dark. You can't budge from the spot, Red. Not an inch. You got enough fighting left in you for that? I recognize you instantly as a most honorable arms maid, Jennifer Walters. I swear to you, I will defend this ground with my life. And if it is my destiny to die this day, I will take with me every single one of these Avenger scum that I can. Don't think that'll be necessary, but it's the thought that counts. What is this? If you betrayed me so soon, Jennifer Walters, simmer down, Red. They're way more scared of you than you are of them. They have every reason to be. As it revealed its um yeah, armor, I can't go back. They'll kill me if I do. Mistress, you need fear no retribution from the Sisterhood. Hey, we have successfully completed our mission. In the Avenger Tries file, I located the factory where the macro processor we required was originally manufactured. The facility was almost fully automatic. I hacked into one of the bots and commanded it to retrieve the part we needed. I transmitted the coordinates of the processor's hiding place to the Gynosaur via tachyon stream. That's what I've been trying to tell you. In other words, they find a new one and use it. Go in peace, Lyra. Find your true place. And basically then it revealed all of his secrets are hers. And thus now he'll leave, he won't bother after armor. And what does she want in return? She wants to help them out. She's an agent of armor now. Born to rage.
But she can't rage.
Yeah, but no, born to rage.
No, that's true.
So what did you think of Lyra?
She got better at the ending. The story is meh.
Yeah, but what do you think about the idea that this is, in a lot of ways, again, antithesis to a lot of the woke culture stuff?
Yeah.
No, but what did you think about that? The fact that it's showing it, but showing why it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Again, you wouldn't see that these days, would you?
Nah, they would have to do it really well to actually try.
And would you say this, at least compared to what we've been getting lately, is done rather well?
Yes, I do agree with that.
And what about the artwork?
Artwork was great.
And Jen was great too in this, wasn't she?
Yes.
So overall, what would you give this? A 7 or 6?
5.
A 5?
Yeah.
I mean, it was decent, right?
Yeah. I gave Red Hulk a 5.5.
Well, that's all we have for here. We'll see more of Lyra going forward, but until then, we'll see you all in the next one.